This was such a Celtics kind of week where there's amazing highs, and then you got nights like this where you're like, Jayson Tatum, the same guy that dropped 60, was a minus 22 against the
Baffling
Chicago
start.
Bulls.
Was he getting set up enough, Sherrod, in your opinion?
He wasn't attacking enough.
He didn't do
I
anything.
think he.
All right.
It was the same deal as the last
fair.
Chicago game.
That's fair,
Yeah.
but Sherrod, like you said, man, a week ago, this man dropped 60 points in front of your own eyes, Brad Stevens, looking at you. Out of the timeout, can we get a couple of plays just to get him going, just to show everyone, hey, we have one too. We have a star here, guys.
I thought he
regardless of
settled
who
a
they're playing
lot.
against.
Just
I'm not saying this whole
Yeah,
I'm
with
down the
Sherrod
whole
there.
road of it's the Chicago Bulls. He could beat up. No. I'm not even gonna say all that because these guys played their heart out tonight. I just want to see Brad Stevens be assertive in a sense, like, no, he's gonna get his shots. He's gonna get them now. He is an all-star. People want to use the word superstar loosely. Okay, fair enough. But he dropped 60 points for you last week. Why don't we try to get him going? No, I didn't.
Here's a thought. How about Jayson Tatum tries to get Jayson Tatum going?
So that's exactly right. So
Yeah.
Get to the rim.
Yeah. I think you're both right, honestly, in this one. Because, yes, that's got to be – if Kemba can do it, Jayson can do it. Kemba clearly looked over and he's like, so I guess Jason's sitting this one out.
And you got to take advantage of that, John. You got to take advantage of that.
And so Kemba's like, I guess he's sitting it out, so I guess I'm the one who's going to have to. And so he did. And so, yes, it can be on the player, but also I don't disagree. Brad could be like, guys, we gotta know what we're doing here. It's a game we don't have Jaylen. We got to get Jayson touches in places where he can whatever. You got to get moving. Reminders. Who knows if he's giving them or not? But ultimately,
It's difficult though.
Tatum's got to show up.
It's difficult because Fournier starts 5 of 5. He's on absolute fire. You got to still feed him the ball. Kemba started this game so well. And I think what we're continuing to see with some of these bench guys rotating in, and of course you had 2 stars out again tonight, there's an obsessiveness almost with trying to get them involved. They are looking for their touches. They're looking to get in where they fit in offensively. And you're either just looking at that mix of, are we going to tell these guys to get in the corner and just get out of the way to Tatum? Or are we going to try to mix in Jabari Parker, the offense, to some degree? Some of the other guys like Cornette that they were going to early in this game. Thompson even, which that one infuriates me a little bit because we know that one just doesn't fit when they try to force feed him the ball inside.
How about Taco?
We've been over this.
Taco for a second? Can we?
Not yet.
I'm not ready.
I'm not ready for that.
John, 2 ATOs and Jayson Tatum can't get one. I'm just saying.
Fair enough. But if you don't do something
the Taco
like that,
stuff was a little silly.
Twice, Bobby. You tried it once. You're going to pull it back and try it again? Oh, maybe Tatum can give him the right pass this time. I don't think it's Tatum or Taco. I think it was the play call altogether. Like, it wasn't the move. I didn't think that was it.
Maybe,
Brad's
but
best game.
Real quick to Bobby's point earlier about I don't even remember what it was. I just remember being angry. When you're saying
the bench guys, yeah.
No. When you're saying everyone's trying to get their touches and this and that, like, yes, that is a thing with these Celtics. You know who it's not a thing with? Actual teams. Okay. Teams don't do that. Teams don't give a crap about got to get this guy his touches. They just play. They work the ball around. Guys get shots. Everybody's involved. It's called a team basketball. That's like what good teams do. Do you remember times in 2008 we're like, oh, got to make sure? No, you just friggin' move the ball around. Open guys get open looks. People get going. Hot hands. You try to ride hot hands. That's fine. This is the only place where it's like, oh, we got to make sure this guy gets a few touches.
It's not as much about that, though, as it is there a connectivity between these units, between the guys that are on the floor? Again, Parker sat for 4 or 5 games before this, not playing at all. Obviously, they had 1 practice over that stretch, and he's barely gotten integrated to this team still. So many of these bench guys still don't have a sense of what their role is really. That's what we talk about with Grant, what we talk about with Cornette, of course, a new guy coming in. And, just all those guys coming deep off the bench. When this team is missing, never mind 1 guy, all the people that come in, fill in, just feel so disconnected from everything going on.
Brad broke Nesmith again.
Well, that's frustrating because he's the guy who seems to know what he's doing.
Yeah, but at least he's still hustling out there though. He's still grinding.
No, nobody
but the minutes,
play like 10 minutes.
He's down to 13 minutes. 2 shots.
That was inexcusable.
What are we doing?
Bench played
You
limited
called
minutes
this, John.
tonight
You
for
said
whatever
this a
reason.
week ago.
I told you it's going to happen. He's going to break
He
him.
said this a week ago.
Ugh.
Wow.
It's experimentation. And again,
Constant.
And
Jabari Parker is
game
you're
65 or whatever it is.
Bobby, you're exactly right. The Jabari Parker plays because of the need for bigs with Rob out. I get it. Fine. But all of a sudden you're dusting friggin' Cornette, Williams, Parker, all out of mothballs, and then Pritchard and Nesmith play 11 and 13 minutes. Like, what are we doing? Like, it's bad
You know how
on a
I
night
feel.
that Jaylen is out and you need some scoring, and you reduced Pritchard a little. I mean, you reduced Nesmith a little bit last game after that 16-16-15 stretch. You got to ride that hand right there, and now he's gone
Right.
backwards again.
And I think he also you said it, but you cut yourself off a bit. You could add the other rookie in there, Pritchard. I think he cut him a bit up here. Like, what is it, 10 minutes he played? Or no, a little
He
over
played
10?
11 minutes.
11, 12, something like that.
Yeah, like I don't understand. Like you're running out of options on offense, and obviously everything was running dry, right? And I just don't see not putting Pritchard in that situation just to see what he can do. Obviously, he likes to attack the rim. He's not one of these guys like a Carson Edwards who's constantly sinking low percentage shots. I mean, he's got a little bit of both. If you're looking for offense and a punch off the bench, I just don't understand the sense of not giving him more of an opportunity, especially in that third quarter. And I know he likes to come in strong in the beginning of that third quarter, but I just think he takes a little too long to put Pritchard back in. If it's not the very, very end of the third quarter, you're not seeing him until the start of the fourth.
Keep it tight. Again, I know you're balancing a lot of different things at this point, but if the playoffs began, as Brad said, this isn't what a playoff rotation looks like.
Not even close. Not even close. And the point made earlier about just, guys making sure everyone gets their shots. Forget all that. If Fournier had it going on, I'm milking that. If Kemba has it going on, I'm milking it. I am riding them until I can't ride them anymore. And if you're Jayson Tatum, that should make shots easier to come by because those two guys are going to draw more attention. It's not rocket science what we're talking about. That's kind of how this stuff works. If you've got multiple guys that normally aren't playing at an uber echelon level in terms of knocking down shots, and you have your normal go-to guy isn't getting as many shots, over the course of the game, they're going to get more looks. And Tatum, again, I go back to the fact that he wasn't attacking the rim. He was settling for jump shots. Shots weren't falling. And at no point did you get the sense that he was going to pivot away from that and actually go at the rim.
It's almost like he got discouraged early. I remember he tried to go to the bucket early. He had to kind of adjust in midair, didn't get the shot he wanted. And I remember Scal saying in the broadcast, well, they're pretty long down there. It's going to be hard. It's almost kind of like they got two bigs. It might be hard. It might be rough sailing getting to the basket. I'm just going to skip it tonight. And again, it's just this is what's frustrating. Every time it's the same criticisms. They're settling for jump shots. They're not playing. They're allowing too many open threes. It's the same friggin' thing. How in the world does Jayson Tatum score 9 freaking points against the Bulls in this game? In a game where Jaylen is out and you have to have him. I mean,
inexcusable.
You just can't do it. And again, I get it. All good players have duds from time to time. Yeah. It's just we're talking last game after the Orlando laugher. Got to run the table. Game one of that stretch, and
they just get run,
and they just get absolutely run. I mean, this was.
Sherrod, Sherrod, you bring up a great point. I mean, what was it? Almost half of his shots came from behind the arc. He was settling a bit. It was too cool for school Tatum, right? Whereas it's not even about he's not putting forth the right effort, but it's more of this is the Bulls, so maybe I can just beat him from out here. Kemba's cooking.
Well, that's not the right approach. Cooking. The Bulls got some bona fide defenders on that wing.
Right.
They're not good enough to be that team.
Damn near every single person who checked in for the Bulls scored on you guys. So what does that tell you? I mean, I just didn't like that approach. I thought he was going to switch a bit when he started going when he got to the free throw line and you saw like that sort of sense of urgency. But it was more of on like bang bang plays. I saw it more in like when a play was broken down, he picked up the ball, loose ball, then attack. I didn't like that. I like the half court set, have Tatum attacking. I mean, that's what really helped that comeback come together last week, right? Yeah, of course, 60 points went a long way, but a lot of those points came from the free throw line. Bye.